stuff from Dejan Galinov.
Morozov. And his opponent in the red corner representing Spain, Arturo Adillo. And now entering cage 2 in the blue corner representing Russia, Shamil Abdullayev.
So we have Spain versus Russia in this men's welterweight bracket. Evgeny Morozov, the senior silver medalist in 2019 Worlds, takes on Arturo Adillo from Spain in the red corner. Scheduled for three-minute rounds. Evgeny Morozov from Russia in the blue corner. Arturo Adillo from Spain in the red. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Dean Midhat, calling the action on cage number 1 here in Kazan.
It's the feeling out process here from two high-level guys. They'll test the gate, they'll test the distance, they'll gauge the strikes. You know, they really start to feel each other out and try and look for a way in.
And Morozov, that fantastic showing that earned him the silver medal in 2019 in the Worlds. I'm sure as frustrated as anyone during the pandemic that he wasn't able to build on that momentum with more IMMAF showings, but today here in the Euros, looking to add a medal here in what potentially is the toughest bracket, the fullest bracket at least in the tournament. He's so relaxed, so calm, just look in his eyes. Doesn't force anything, very loose. Oh, check left hook there, straight across the chin of the Spanish fighter, Arturo.
I'd argue Adillo might have the reach advantage here in this fight. So he could use the jabs, he could use the long left hooks.
Well, that's the key word there is long. He's got to stay long and keep Evgeny at bay with those long limbs, make him work to get inside, can't give away the range for him, right, Dean?
Yeah, almost certainly got to keep his back off the cage and kind of bring the punches and the kicks back fast to eliminate the option for his opponent to take him down. As of yet, oh, beautiful turning back kick. No level changes as of yet. Both happy to keep it in the striking realm.
What's great about Morozov is as good and as fluid as his attacking strike side. Just watch his defense. The hands are always up. He's always got his chin tucked.
Left hook connected from Spain though, as Morozov came in. He ate that. You can see it spin his head a little bit.
Oh, short jab from Morozov trying to keep the Spanish fighter at bay. Very different style. Oh, look at that. Caught the leg. Used it for the takedown. Very impressive.
Quick reaction time as well by Morozov. They both kicked at the same time. He understood that the leg was low and he snatched it up for the takedown.
Big shots. The Spanish fighter back to his feet though, and then as soon as I say that, back to the mat. Final 10 seconds. And there's the respect. And let's talk a little bit about that, because this is essentially, we're having a fight, but it is competition, right, Dean? And tell the fighters are sharing the spaces, the countries are side by side, everyone's enjoying the experience, the opportunity, and that's core, that is key to all of martial arts.
Yeah, I mean, it's so, you could cut the tension with the knife in the elevators, you know, the different teams. You can almost see kind of like the thought chains in the different respective people. Obviously, the different languages, so we can't understand what they're saying. But you know, some of them will be looking down, some of them will be, you know, thinking about the day ahead. Some of them may be thinking about the weight cut. There's so many things going through these athletes' minds to get to this point in the cage. And then they have to come in here and deliver with the weight of the country and their team on their shoulders. It's really, really hard to do. But these two are delivering here. Russia and Spain did a great job. I mean, I have seen the Spanish fighter Andillo use that left hook, and he has connected to the chin. Morozov has definitely got the grappling advantage from the double underhooks with the outside trips. So let's see if Andillo can keep the distance and keep himself away from Morozov.
Round 2 underway. Morozov in the blue corner, Andillo in the red. Spain versus Russia. And Andillo slowly backing him up, getting called in here by Morozov. Getting called in, Anderson Silva style, back against the cage. Ooh.
I love the way he used that spinning back fist when his foot was caught. You know, he's still viably looking for an option to do damage.
Oh, he hits hard as well, you can tell that.
Oh, there's the left hook again. Oh, nice. Dylan did a great job of implementing striking for mixed martial arts. He's got to keep the pressure on. Got to disengage, get his back off the cage.
Now we see some dirty boxing coming in. Little half-tie plum clinch there from Morozov. Now with that underhook on the right side, what are the key moments, the key pressures or the key positions you needed to have the advantage against your opponent in the grappling realms here?
Yeah, double underhooks for sure. You know, like you alluded to earlier with the head underneath the chin, trying to get your head and your hips below your opponents. If you're attacking the lower limb takedowns, single legs, double legs, ankle picks, high crotch. Yeah, so it really is a battle of the underhooks here. You know, it gains you the opportunity to elevate your opponent higher, and you can dip lower.
Oh, Andillo really using his strength to avoid that takedown. And physically, he looks so strong. Even when you look at their striking style, there's a much more fluid, loose style from Morozov. But Andillo, stiff, but you can tell there's so much power in those Spanish arms.
Really impressed with Andillo, actually. He's done a great job of really taking it to the Russian, you know, being aware that the Russians usually excel in wrestling and keeping himself away. And then what I loved is he turned up the aggression, he turned up the power. He made Morozov take a step back. Morozov was actually against the cage.
Yes.
And again he is. There is the double leg off the cage. Beautiful work. I love that. Just like a buck, feels his foot on the back of the cage. Boom, explodes with the double leg.
Great work indeed. And he almost had to tame the Spanish bull there, didn't he? Because, as you said brilliantly, Andillo upped the aggression, and that was, even though technically it might not be the greatest striking you've ever seen, the aggression was causing problems for Morozov, but then he used that aggression against him to get this takedown and get this top position. 25 seconds left to use it, though.
Morozov looking to pass the guard here. Might skip straight into the mounted position. This is dangerous now for the Spanish fighter. Watch for Morozov to posture up, potentially might expose the back here. Both hooks in, 10 seconds left on the clock. Will he get the submission finish, Brian?
Well, certainly finishes in that great spot. Oh, he's now... There we go. How fun is this, Dean? How fun is this fight between the two? Like you said, Morozov, all the potential behind him, already holding that silver medal from 2019. But Andillo absolutely causing problems for the Russian. Deep breaths, filling those Spanish lungs. 3 more minutes to play with. And you can see.
Yeah, what he's got to play with is firepower in the Spanish corner. He's got to fire off now, he's got to go for it. Keep his distance still, don't overcommit. And keep his back off the cage. Morozov, again, has got to do more of the same. He's got to lull him into the fact that he's going to start to think about level changing, using the strikes, and then use the shoot. He could use it as well, like as he pushes himself back to give the facade of his opponent pushing him back, and then shoot that double off the cage again.
Stern final words there from the Spanish corner. Composed from the Russian. They know they're going to be in a firefight. And they know they want their fighter to keep his cool. Morozov certainly with a tough test in front of him.
Nice power from Adilo. Let's see if he can still translate the same power in this last round.
Morozov engages the wrestling early, turns the corner, gets the back to the mat. And that is where we use the phrase fight IQ, right, Dean? He understood the pressure, and almost that it's all or nothing for the Spanish fighter.
Morozov doing a good job now, pressuring, keeping his left hand out of jeopardy as well. He understands that the Kimura trap could be there on that side. He just circles his arm, puts it against the chest. See, he circled it out of the grip.
Adelo back to his feet, though. He has impressed me, the Spanish fighter, really has. Skills-wise, you don't think he's quite on the level of Morozov, but heart-wise, my goodness, what a showing.
But this will just serve to elevate the game of Spain. They're going to go away and go, look, we fought some Russians, we need more wrestling. They're going to get
100%.
better wrestling coaches. They're going to train more in wrestling. It just elevates the game of mixed martial arts worldwide, this competition. It forces them to excel and exceed and then test it on their biggest proving ground.
And you look at Spain as well, they've got some great gyms over there. Lilias Barnett, and Luke Barnett, as well as All Stars now opening their own facility over there in Spain. They recognise the potential. North-south position now, back to side control for Morozov. And maybe the gas tank now just running understandably low from Spain's Adelo. 55 seconds, knee on belly from Morozov. Good reactions there from Adelo.
Morozov now might like to knee slice come through in side control. Adelo doesn't have much to work with here with the cage so far away from him. Utilising the overhook here, might be looking to try and secure the triangle and force the left arm through Morozov, but the knee slice comes through.
Total awareness of what the options were there from Morozov, and then just takes them away. Looking for a straight shoulder, straight arm lock, sorry. Now is the Spanish fighter with the clock against him. And again, listen, even if, and it probably should go the way of Morozov, Adelo has got to hold his head up high, taking on one of the biggest, the toughest talents coming out of Russia, and that's saying something. Coming out of Russia is Morozov, and Adelo gave him so many problems.
In the blue corner, representing Russia, Yevgeny Morozov.
So Evgeny Morozov moves forward in this welterweight bracket. Didn't have it all his own way. And Dean, you can sum up some of these moments, these highlights from that bout.
Nice overhand right there from Morozov. There's some lovely striking from the Spanish fighter, double leg, changes the level. I love the way he turns the corner as well to finish that takedown. Some of the ground and pound towards the end. Some nice control there from the Russian fighter.